Good morning, Wildcats! Today is Friday, October 27th, Hawaiian Day. I'm Addie.
And I'm Ethan.
And welcome to WCTZ News.
Today's episode of WCTZ is sponsored by Sky Cone.
If you paid to paint your parking spot but were unable to make it, please see Kimberly Walling ASAP to sign up for the Makeup Day. The Makeup Day is planned for November 4th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m.
Seniors, your caramel apples will be ready to pick up today after school in the cafe. Please plan your schedule to pick up your order.
Our theater program will be performing Disney's The Little Mermaid today at 7 p.m. and tomorrow at both 1 and 7 p.m. You may buy a ticket using the QR code on screen. Please be sure to come out to support our actors.
Now to Hannah with a story on the production that will take you under the sea.
Former student Caroline Miller is starting her first year as West Shore's drama teacher with The Little Mermaid musical. She says she's excited to return to the theater department in her new role as director.
I was in their place like a little over 10 years ago, and it's so cool to be on the other side of it and see like the similarities between my experience and their experience.
Yana Theodoropoulos says her experience with Miss Miller has been positive.
She's working really hard to learn everything because it's a big learning curve. She's been really supportive. We've been working really hard to make this the best show we possibly can, especially since it's her first year.
Sophia Palermo shares that she had her doubts about the new teacher at first.
I was really nervous because I was like, okay, the system's going to completely change. What's going to happen to the program? But I was actually pretty happy with how things turned out. We are still getting everything together, but Miss Miller is leading us like the director she is.
Miller herself believes that the show will be worth the hard work.
In the end, no matter what, their parents are going to be in the audience, in awe of everything, and they're all amazing and they're doing great.
There will be a total of 3 shows taking place, one on Friday, October 27th, and 2 on Saturday, October 28th. For WCTZ News, this is Hannah Talaya.
Thank you, Hannah.
Today's episode of WCTZ News is also sponsored by Proverbi Capital Advisors.
Students, in order to wear a Halloween costume to school on Tuesday, you must purchase a wristband for $5 in the Commons.
Tryouts for the girls' middle school and high school basketball teams are on Monday from 3:45 to 6 p.m. in the gym. To try out, you must be fully cleared in the online athletic clearance process and have completed the 4 mandatory NFHS courses. Bring your completion certificates, proper attire, shoes, and water to be eligible to try out. Any questions can be answered by Coach Brooke Gleason in room 203.
A $1,000 scholarship is available to a student who writes the best 10-word application. Applications are due by November 15th. For more information and a link to the application, please visit the scholarship page on the guidance webpage. See Angela Felbush in the Media Center for more information.
For all 7th, 8th, and 9th graders interested in the West Shore Boys Lacrosse Developmental Team, a group meant to practice lacrosse for those who have little experience, there will be an informational meeting with Coach Carroll on Wednesday during Power Hour A in the gym. No experience is required and equipment will be provided.
Today's episode of WCTZ is also sponsored by Bayside Lakes Family Care. Now for the alma mater.
Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of WCTZ News, sponsored by Sky Cone, Proverbi Capital Advisors, and Bayside Lakes Family Care. I'm Addie.
And I'm Ethan.
Have an aloha day, Wildcats!